The episode starts with Dushyant complaining to Devi Ahilya about Malerao. She cries. She asks him to take rest for some time. He has come from a long journey. He goes. Tukoji comes and asks, "What happened?" Dushyant just left. Is everything fine in the palace? She says, Appa Sahib and his wife have come to the palace to fix Malerao and Menabai's marriage. He says, It's a good news. Don't you accept this alliance? She says, It's not like that. Appa Sahib and Savitri Bai hold good values. Dushyant said, Menabai is innocent. I am worried for Malerao. His habits are getting spoiled. I explained him and punished him. He did not change. How will he keep Menabai's responsibility? He says he will understand once he gets married. She says it's not a mischief to burn a poor farmer's house. He can do such things again. It will be tough to reform him when he grows. He says, I think you should be with Malerao right now. She says, Nandlal has come. He says, Yes, I came to inform that Kadak Lakshmi is ready. We will go and see. Dwarkabai says, If Menabai accept your condition, then you will have no objection to marry. Malerao thinks to keep such conditions that Mena refuses for the marriage. She says, We will go to Mena. You tell her the conditions. Malhar Sarkar says, No, no one will go with you. He is going to be a king. He will do this himself. Ask Appa Sahib to instruct Mena to see if Malerao is deserving of her or not. Dwarka Bhai goes with Malerao. Gotumarani Sahib says he is a kid. He does not know these things. Malhar Sarkar says you decided his marriage to put responsibility on him. Now let him take his life's decisions. She nods and smiles. Devi Ahilya sees the cannon Kadak Lakshmi and does its puja. She says it will get victory for us. Tukoji says we just have one cannon. Samsir has 7 such cannons. She says I know. She asks Nandlal to check the cannon and tell them how far it can attack. Malerao meets Mena. He says, You started touching my favorite things. I don't like this. She says, I was just. He says, You can't touch my belongings. She says, But we are going to get married. He says, We are not married yet. Why are you calling me by my name? I am the Malwa prince. I will marry you when you accept my conditions. She asks, What conditions? He says, You will call me Rajkumar instead my name. She agrees. He says, You cannot touch my belongings without my permission. She says, Fine. He says, I will go out to play with my friends. You have to do whatever I say. She says, Yes, I will do whatever you say. Mom has explained me that a wife should create a balance with her husband. He thinks to keep some condition that she does not accept. He gets some idea. Nandlal explains Devi Ahilya the reach of the cannon. She asks for some way if they have to cross the fort door. Nandlal says the distance is still the same. The cannon will need to reach close to the fort door. Tukoji says, If we do this, then some soldiers will destroy it. Nandlal says, Yes, it will be at their aim. Malera asks Mena to climb on the railing and walk. She gets scared. He says, You said you will listen to me and do a wife's duty. She says, If I do this, then I may get hurt, so I cannot do this. He gets angry and refuses to marry her. Devi will ask how can we increase the cannon's strength. She asks him for some solution. Nandlal says yes, it can have a far reach, but we have to make the opening bigger. Its protection will fall short. It will burst if someone does not load the cannonball well. Some experienced person is needed to use this. Devi Ahilya says, Do it. Tukoji worries. Devi Ahilya says, Increase its efficiency and reach. He says, It's risky. Who will run this? She says, Who can be more experienced than Nandlal? Nandlal says, We need few weapons to do this. Permit me to live. I will just come. She says, "Sure, go." He goes. Shamsher sees the cannons and smiles. He says, "I will soon win. Devi Ahilya will get defeated. Keep the cannons ready." He laughs. Tukoji asks, "Should we take this risk?" "Just Nandlal can run this cannon." Devi Ahilya asks him not to worry. Their efforts will succeed. He says Shamsher has 7 cannons. We don't know his plan of attack. She smiles and says, "I know his plan."